Hey, welcome back to another episode of the Real Heroes Show. In this episode, the three of us are going to be sharing our predictions for the Falcon and the Winter Soldier finale that is airing this Friday on Disney+. If you haven't watched episode 5 yet, I would strongly suggest going back and watching that because we are going to share spoilers up to the end of episode 5. I'm Corey. I've got Nick and Kevin here as always. Gentlemen, are you hyped? Are you ready? Are you excited for this finale?
Yeah, I'm ready. I wish it was Friday already.
Yeah, this has been such a build up over such a short amount of time.
I know.
You know, it's odd because it's only been 5 weeks, but we've had so much content in those 5 weeks.
Yep.
You know, longer episodes and you know, even if like this last episode was an hour including credits, but an hour TV show is only like 40 minutes, so we got more than we would normally get. So.
Yep.
It's a lot. It's a big buildup, and I'm so psyched to see what's happening.
Yeah, it feels weird that it's over already. Like,
yeah,
I feel like we've been hyping this one for like 2 years now, and it's finally here and it's gone already. So
yeah,
in the blink of an eye.
So for this video, we're gonna share one prediction each. Nick, I'm gonna start with you. What do you think is gonna happen in this finale that's gonna blow our minds and rock our worlds?
Well, something that's maybe not so obvious, but I think the Flag Smashers are all going to die.
All of them.
All of them.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I think they're all going to die. Why? I think as the inevitable battle ensues, I think we're going to see the U.S. agent appear.
Okay.
In full form, and he's going to do a lot of the killing. Why? Because Contessa thought he did the right thing. And at that point, he's just going to do his spiel saying, I'm here to eliminate the bad guys, the forces of evil who are destroying the city, the terrorists. So here I am, and we're gonna get the big reveal for U.S. Agent. So I think this finale might be a little dark. Again, I don't think it's gonna be as like shield smash in the face on the steps, sort of, you know, focus on some of these Flag Smasher deaths. Maybe not Carly. I'd say maybe she might get arrested or taken into custody. But I think everyone else, and they're not going to kill GSP.
Hey, you think Batrock's going to stick around?
I think they're the same thing. They might just finally arrest him, potentially. Okay. But again, I think maybe the caboose to that might be the power broker as Sharon Carter, as we all probably know she is by now officially. It's going to be revealed to Sam, Bucky, you know, whoever else is involved, that sorry guys, the reason why I had all those resources and knew where everything was because I am organizing all this shit in Matchbore. So yeah.
So do you think that the Contessa is going to call John Walker in between the events of 5 and 6, and that's what's going to motivate him to like really dive in and just become U.S. agent?
Yeah, I think I don't know if we're going to see the call literally, or he's just going to show up and we'll assume that he got the call to intervene, as in, hey, this is where you make your debut because there's this, you know, battle occurring in New York. So listen, go do what I'm paying you to do and what I want you to do. Make a statement out there, and you know, that's when we could see a new, you know, team forming. Yeah. With U.S. agent at the helm. So again, like you know, I don't know if they'll ever include like a Captain Britain sort of thing, like, right? But
maybe. Henry Cavill, he's free, I think I've heard.
Yeah, so I mean, get him on board.
Yeah,
why not? But yeah, I think we'll get the call for sure.
Cool.
Or he'll get the call for sure.
Kevin, what do you think is going to happen in this finale?
Man, I've got all kinds of ideas. Obviously, we all have, I think, but we're running out of time.
We are.
And we've been shown time and time again that like this is a TV show, so they're probably going to save a lot of the big things for the movies.
Right.
And if it was super big, it probably would have been hard to keep a lid on it in the first place. So, if somebody had been cast as Doctor Doom, come on, that wouldn't have leaked. But so anyway, in this one, I have a feeling that Sharon Carter is actually not the power broker.
Okay.
I think they gave us that little bit in the last episode to throw us off the scent. And I don't think that she is trying to help Batroc. I think she is trying to help the power broker, obviously, because now she knows where Carly is.
Right.
Because she knows where Batroc is. And she also might be serving Batroc back up to Sam. And at some point we might see her let Sam know, hey, Batroc's going to be there, or like call in, whatever. There's a chance that we might see that the Contessa is the power broker, and that Sharon Carter has been working for her, which would be a really cool little twist. And she might be manipulating John now because she wants his blood in order to reverse engineer the super soldier serum, which is what she was doing all along.
Because now it's all gone.
So,
Right.
Right. And the reason I say all of this is because in the comics, the Contessa was connected with S.H.I.E.L.D. And as we know, S.H.I.E.L.D. doesn't exist anymore in the MCU.
Right.
So what is her affiliation and what's her importance? Because it can't be exactly what it was before, unless when S.H.I.E.L.D., dissolved, she kind of splintered off and started doing something, of her own, which that could be when she started being the power broker. You never know.
Yep.
But that's going to be the extent of what I actually predict, because everything else would almost certainly be wrong.
Yeah. No, I think that's good. I think that's good.
Fair enough. My prediction is that there will be a big fight.
That's the safest bet.
Corey playing it safe.
Not be wrong.
It's just a joke. Obviously, there's going to be a big fight because this is Marvel, and every single one of their finales has a big fight in it.
Yeah.
Even the sitcom show had a big fight for the last episode. So I think we'll see, obviously, Sam in his new suit that the Wakandans have provided for him. Bucky joins the fight. Walker's there, Flag Smashers. I think Joaquin Torres is going to show up as the new Falcon. I think he's going to have Sam's wings repaired because Sam said you can keep them in episode 5. And that is in the comics, spoilers. Joaquin Torres does become the Falcon at one point. So I think that could happen in this finale. I think it would be kind of cool if it did. But what I really think is going to happen is once all the dust settles, Sam's Captain America, all that fun stuff happens that we think is going to happen. End credit scene is going to be very similar to Nick Fury telling Tony Stark that he's putting together a team, but instead it's going to be the Contessa with either John Walker or Zemo, and she's putting together what would be like the MCU version of the Thunderbolts. And we've got 2 potential candidates from this show in US Agent and Zemo that could be part of that. And maybe they'll throw a surprise character in. Maybe Yelena Belova from Black Widow that we haven't seen yet could be part of that team as well, if she doesn't take up the mantle of Black Widow. But I think that they've got some fun stuff up their sleeves. And
so you think they could possibly still pull in Captain Britain or Union Jack or somebody like that on, because if it's an international type team.
Yeah. I think the Thunderbolts thing, they may not call them the Thunderbolts because the leader of the Thunderbolts is Thunderbolt Ross, and if he's not involved in it, it would be kind of weird to call them the Thunderbolts. But hell, maybe he'll drop by as Red Hulk and it will be the Thunderbolts. I don't know, but I don't care either way. This show has fulfilled a lot of what I wanted it to be. So really, whatever they do with the finale, just here for the ride and ready to have a good time and watch some super soldiers fight each other.
Yep.
Yeah. And I don't want to speculate about who it's going to be, but I think we're also going to see some extra heroes show up in New York, because this is going to be a big battle with a lot of potential for, civilian casualties, because she's activating all of the Flag Smasher supporters, right? So how do you deal with that when you're just like one or two guys?
Right.
They're going to need some help. So I'm curious to see where they're going to get it from.
Could be Rhodey, because we saw him in the first episode of this show. He's got ties to the government and everything. So
yeah, I think if you got Falcon, Bucky, U.S. Agent, Rhodey,
New Falcon.
New Falcon. So
Rhodey comes in over the horizon like fucking Gandalf at sunrise. That would be great.
What is this, Helm's Deep?
Look to the first light. The third day.
I love it.
Look to the east.
And then Luke Skywalker shows up. I say this for everything at this point.
With Grogu on his back.
Yo.
And a vibranium arm.
Yeah. His hand is vibranium.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I know I'm from a galaxy far, far away, but I visited this place called Wakanda once.
Yeah. They made this for me.
I tried to do the Jedi mind trick on them and it didn't work.
It didn't work. But they built me a lightsaber, so
yeah. That's where the green saber came from, actually.
Yeah.
Love it. Good stuff. Well, I think that's a good place for us to wrap it up before we start going completely off the rails with ridiculous rumors and predictions
far
that will
wrong
never come true. So we would love to hear from you guys, what your predictions are for this finale. Go ahead and drop us a comment below and let us know what you think. Go ahead and like the video as well. If you're new here, which many of you are, thank you for subscribing.
Yes,
go ahead
indeed.
and click on that subscribe button, turn on those notifications so that way you don't miss any of our future videos. We hope you guys enjoy the finale and then come back and see us for our review and reaction for it next week. So until next time, we'll see you guys in the next video.